They're flying the red ensign. Who are we at war with? Yeah. And here is the one from the pirate boat trips. Of course it's called the Black Pearl. And of course it has a statue of Jack Sparrow on the front. Yes, that is a fiberglass statue, not a guy in a costume. And no masts. This other one has masts and booms and sails, it's just using the motor because it's going upwind. I could go on that, but I don't think my doctor would approve of me consuming that much cheese. Anyway. Whitby Harbour is way up there and past the bridge. Obviously, that's where they're going. You have the outer part here, the inner part is beyond the swing bridge. The inner harbour walls are these two massive solid piers here, and they have gaps there and down there. Between them and the outer harbour walls, there's one down there, which means any big waves that come in through the front at an angle and hit the outer wall and run along it, they run right back out through that gap rather than carrying on into the harbour, which is kind of clever. The state of some of these planks is a little bit less clever. It's fine, it's fine. Cargo ship on the horizon, and I am way more than 1 foot above the water level. Can I see waterline on that cargo ship? In fact, there's another one off to the left. One way to find out. Alright, there you are. Got no bow wave. Right, I am looking roughly southeast. So that is probably coming from somewhere up the coast of Norway and heading for the Humber estuary. Who, of all the times, to get a midge right inside my left ear. Right, excuse me, where was I? Oh yeah, there. Anyone who knows about marine routes and wants to try to figure out how far away that is and how much of it you would expect to be able to see. And we don't know how much cargo it's carrying, so that's kind of difficult to calculate, but hey, go for it. And left from there. So there's an, oh, small boat. Heh, you know that thing about zooming in to bring boats back into view? Didn't see him when I wasn't zooming in. I can see him now that I know he's there, but let's go somewhere left up there. It's like being in Das Boot, isn't it? And I don't think this is ever going to focus. Focusing on all the waves that are nothing like that, and that bird, nothing like that far away, which is annoying. Because I think that might be superstructure on a hull down boat, which would be kind of cool. And I could kneel down here and aim across the railing to get a more stable shot, but I don't think that'll help. I don't think it'll help me keep the thing in frame, and I doubt it'll help me focus, help the camera focus. If you're thinking of buying a camera, get one with manual focus to avoid exactly this scenario. Yeah, he's right up there. See what I mean? Even the horizon's out of focus now. It's perfectly willing to focus on absolutely bugger all when there's nothing to see, and on waves when there are waves, but it's not focusing on that ship, or superstructure, or oil rig, or whatever the heck it is. There, that thing. I can feel the wind vibrating this railing. That's not helping. There, somebody do some additive averaging, or whatever it is you do with multiple frames to get a still image out of them. Okay, what else is there to see? There is also this cliff to see, which, well, you're probably not going to see any better from anywhere else than here, unless you abseil down it. There's Whitby Abbey, or part of Whitby Abbey, and below it is that cliff, which has some potentially alarming rock formations, you know, like overhanging bits, right there. So if you're massively into fossils, you might find it really interesting to come out here and, you know, somehow gain access to that cliff and look through the, well, there's an orange mark just there, which is a pile of debris from a landslide. Maybe look through that. Or maybe abseil down the cliff and get a close look at it while dangling from a rope. See whether you can spot any fossils. Unevenly weathered lighthouse. Don't know how long this thing's been here, but this side has been presumably been hit directly by storms, while the southern side has presumably been more baked by sunlight. It doesn't say how long it's been here, but soft stones, easily eroded. And yeah, well, me walking along keeping the camera pointing at that overhanging rock ain't gonna help if the camera adjusts for sky brightness and you can't see a damn thing other than the sky. There it is, top right, top centre. I apologise for anybody who's getting motion sickness watching this. To anyone who's getting motion sickness watching this. For any motion sickness anyone is suffering from watching this. Kind of have to watch what I'm doing. This footing under here isn't really great. Anyway, harbour entrance on the right, beach on the left, and yes, there are people paddling and even swimming in it. Eskdale behind it, and the moors on the horizon. And across to the left is the, I guess, still working church in front of the Abbey. Just see a little bit of the Abbey up there. Just there. scenic concrete, but there was a couple walking the other way, so I thought I'd keep them out of view. Right. Oh, hey. Once again, if you want to read it, feel free to pause at an appropriate moment. And here's a view along the cliffs, so you can see scary overhanging rocks. Also strata, where these cliffs are obviously laid down at different rates at different times with occasional interruptions. Spooky looking underwater rocks. And my shadow. Hello. Bram Stoker's book Dracula. Dracula's ship came in off the North Sea in a storm, into the harbour, ran aground there and was wrecked, and at the slack of the tide, when there wasn't moving water in the way, a huge black dog leapt from the ship to the shore and ran up the 99 steps to the Abbey, where it took refuge in the grave of a suicide, I think. Because that's not hallowed ground, because that's the ultimate unforgivable sin, because you can't ask for forgiveness, or some such logic. So, the next thing to show you would be the 99 steps, which this isn't. This is a bunch of plastic grids filled with concrete. Let me give you a view out that way instead. Fence post. That fence post is at this side of the path along the cliffs to Robin Hood Bay. Anyone fancy it? Man, don't you just hate walking up a hill and find out the road then goes back downhill? What a waste of effort. Oh well. If only somebody had spent weeks digging rock out hundreds of years ago, this bit of road could have been level. Would have made things easier for me today. Nothing all that exciting. What have we got? What have we got?
Oh, you are, because you want to walk there and you want to do it when you want to do it.
What's the last one?
Okay. There's the harbour. There's the harbour mouth. There's an advert. And here are those steps. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, 47, still 47, still 47, 48, 49, 50, 60, 70, 80, 80, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 198, not 199. They lied to me. I am heartbroken. It's all 19th century stuff. Who cares about 19th century? That's not old. Oh, 18th century. Unknown. Probably. Early 18th, late 18th. And finally ice cream, because man do I need it. Here we go. close enough to read it. Like that. And there. And there. And there. There you go, you've had your chance. That's the museum. That's the Abbey. Tried to go between him and the Abbey and he stepped right in my way. Right. And, oh yeah, you probably want to know this. If you're interested in visiting, there you go, know that. Right. So, one more thing. See, actually there's one more angle on this thing to see, which wasn't something I planned for. There's this angle on the Abbey, so there you go. And also there is a rock. Explanation not offered. Random rectangle of copper. I don't know what the heck that is or was. Right. Up there is where the coastal path to Robin Hood's Bay starts. Through a little narrow gate with another gate to the right of it that at least used to say trespassers will be shot. I don't know whether it still does. I would go up there and check, but this video is about to end itself in a minute and a half, so come and see for yourself.